Hi, my name is Aaron Chubb. I'm from the Student Success Center here at the University of Lethbridge, and I'm reporting for Shaw TV today. I'm joined here from some students here at the University of Lethbridge who are at the end of their campaign for 5 Days for the Homeless. Sandeep, could you kind of let us know what 5 Days for the Homeless is?
Yeah, sure. So 5 Days for the Homeless is a fundraiser for the Woods Homes here in Lethbridge. So students were they were sleeping outside for 5 days. And then while they were sleeping out here, they got to experience what it's kind of like to be homeless. And then they were also raising money for the foundation. And then they had some guest sleepers. Like, I'm a guest sleeper, so I only did one night, but most of the people here did 5.
So who is here for all 5 nights?
Both of us.
Okay, perfect. And what was that like?
It was actually an incredible experience. It definitely restored my faith in humanity, given how much people donated and cared. So.
And what was the organization that you were raising money for?
Woods Homes. It's a emergency youth shelter here in Lethbridge. They take in youth ages 13 or 14 to 18. And first they try and reconnect them with their families, or if that doesn't work, they'll try and get them help with social services. And if all else fails, once they're 16, they try and get them into the Housing First initiative.
Fantastic. And Jaron, what would you say you've been here all week as well.
Yeah.
What would you say was the biggest challenge in doing this for all week long?
So the weather was definitely something that could be a little tough for us. The first night ended up getting to around -24 with the wind chill. That was really tough. A lot of us ended up going inside. I think 2 of us, me and 1 other sleeper, stayed outside throughout the night. But really, it just starts to wear down on you. Like we've been here and we've had a lot of amenities that regular homeless people don't have. We've had sure meals every day that we know are being donated. We've had people being so generous to us. We've had security looking over us, and even then it started to wear on us. We're feeling a little tired, a little burnt out by the end of the week, and most homeless people, they don't have that assurance. They don't have people coming in to check in on them all the time. They don't have so many people offering to give things to them, and they're normally on the street for far longer than 5 nights. So it really opens your eyes to what they have to go through.
And you folks, were you going to class during this whole period as well? Going to class or doing assignments?
Yes. Yeah, so we went to class, we did assignments. A lot of us have other obligations that we have to do. I'm in the fraternity. I've been going to meetings. I've been helping table for our head shave event that we're doing, stuff like that. So we all have our own commitments and stuff. We've kind of tried to work the schedule around that, so we always have people here working to raise money, but each one of us is still a student first.
Fantastic. And what would you say that you've learned from this experience?
Honestly, it was the little things that really made me learn something, because despite how generous everyone was towards us, we had little things that happened. Like one night I had a cup thrown at me by someone, and it's stuff like that it was a very minor thing in our overall experience, but we get all these positive things that a lot of the homeless populations don't receive, whereas they receive a lot of that negative side of things that we had small little run-ins with.
Right. And Sandeep, you've been recently elected to the student government here, to the Students' Union, for next year. I believe you're Vice President of Academics. Yeah, that's fantastic. Have you found that participating in this, has that given you any perspective for that role?
I would say yes. I think that it would be important, in the role, to ensure that the students they don't experience being they don't get forced to go on the streets or not being able to eat or anything. So ensuring that all of our our emergency grants are there for students and that our food bank is always supplied. I think in that aspect, yes, it's kind of opened my eyes a little more. I knew that those things were important, but I didn't realize exactly how important maybe. So, yeah.
I know that you guys are certainly probably fairly tired, as this is day 5 of 5 Days for the Homeless. So thank you very much for joining me here on Shaw TV.